Protect your home from home. Simple Caravan Insurance, sponsors of the Caravan Channel.
More and more families are taking up caravanning as a practical, economical and fun way of going on holiday. But the average caravan is designed for, well, the average family, 2 adults and 2.4 or thereabouts children. But what if you want to take Granny and Grandad away with you for extra fun? Well, maybe that's what the designers of the new Sprite Quattro had in mind. It's got 6 berths. We sent Phil along to have a look.
The name Sprite is iconic in the world of caravanning. Sprite at one time meant small, but look at this monster. This is the Sprite Quattro FB, twin axle, 26 feet long, 6 berths and with a maximum laden mass of 1,555 kilograms. This is a seriously big caravan aimed squarely at the bigger than average family. It's still relatively light on its feet and with a list price of £14,249, it's a long way from being the most expensive option on the lot.
So what do you get for your money? Well, let's take a moment to pause and to listen. Can you hear the clanging of bells? Can you hear the shrieking of whistles? No, of course you can't, because bells and whistles are noticeably absent from this caravan. What you do get is a very plain and simple shell, and to bling it up, you need to add what they call the diamond pack, and that gives you things like alloy wheels, a hitch stabiliser, fly screen on the door, security locks on those alloy wheels, that kind of thing. Also gets your CD and radio, which fits into a plastic blank, which lives in a cupboard up there. What you don't get, of course, is the chest, which most caravans would have here, a chest of drawers. Instead you get U-shaped seating, which will take, 2 adults, 4 kids, 4 adults, 2 kids in relative comfort. Dining table here, of course. And the lockers are nice and large and attractive with these very stylish chrome hidden catches underneath, which give the front a nice vacant look, no handles cluttering up the thing. And above them there's this what looks like a nice shelf area. Well, you might think it's a nice shelf area, but oh no, for the want of about £1.50 of chipboard, there's no shelf at all. What a waste of space. Storage under the seats, both here and at the front, is useful, but there's not bags of storage in general if you look beyond these lockers. Over in the galley, well, you've got nice, big, useful worktop area, nice round plastic sink with a swivelly tap, and a cooker hob with 3 gas burners. Just 3 for a van for 6 people. Bit of a waste of space, I think. Moving further back, and you come to the FB in the Sprite Quattro FB, and those letters, of course, stand for fixed bed, and that's unusual because this is a 6-berth van, and if you're designing a van to take 2 adults and 4 kids, then fixed bunks are the way to go. But not in here. What the adults get is to crash out on this large fixed bed, loads of storage underneath it, of course, and you lift up the mattress. Then the 2 tiniest people, they get to go on the put-you-up bunks that convert out of the side dinette. And that leaves 2 other people, maybe teenagers or older children, maybe Granny and Grandad. They get to choose whether to sleep on 2 singles at the front or make that up into what's going to be quite a sizable king size. So maybe not the 2 plus 4 kids idea, maybe 2 adult groups and 2 children. It's quite flexible in that way, quite clever. Mind you, if I was sleeping in this van, I'd be sleeping up front, because then I wouldn't have to look at this really ugly, horrible cupboard, which contains a big metal bracket, I'm going to swing it out, which takes the TV, which of course you have to supply yourself. Flat screen TV goes on there and sort of swings out in the wrong place for anybody really to watch it in any comfort from that end of the van. You can watch it while lying in bed if you want, but then I guess everybody else will complain that they can't see the TV. That's a really nasty bit of design. I don't like it at all. And what's this Venetian blind affair about? That's just weird. Things don't improve in the lavatory department, which lives behind this door. It's a rather pokey little cupboard which contains the loo and a shower area. But you'd have to be really desperate to use this shower. If you use that, you'd spend the rest of your holiday mopping up. Not very nice. And if you're a littlie, even that bit of a littlie, you can't use that at night without the help of a head torch, because the light is way up there, and so is the light switch on the ceiling. You'll be using the loo in the dark. The Sprite Quattro FB is very different to those original Sprites from 60 years ago, but you can see the family resemblance. Just. What you get here is a big van and very little else, so you can trick it out yourself with what you want. And what you get then is a shell that you can eat in, you can sleep in, and you can keep out of the rain. And those original Sprite owners would definitely recognise those qualities. Is that enough for today's generation, the new generation of caravanners? Well, only they can decide.